Gary, Bigface Gary.
What's up, Dame? How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. Fighting a good fight. That independence thing. Sometimes it's time to re-up. It's time to re-up, you know. And more than ever, I think it's time to focus on yourself and your dreams because you got to be able to protect yourself and protect everybody you love, but you got to make sure you got enough to share. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, can we get that pause button when you get a chance? Yeah. What's up, Big Face?
I'm chilling. What's up with you, man?
Like I said, just focus. You got this new deal with or this, got Honor Up coming out on December 7th. And again, for me, this is the model, being able to make content as I please without anybody telling me what to do, and being able to work with the people I want to work with. Like I got my OGs in there. I got, Smoke, Cameron, my friends. And we it went out in theaters just like a major. And I put it on my own streaming service. And that's going to be on BET, a linear station, cable station. So,
your man popped up.
Oh yeah. I like to. I'm in a circle. I'm a filmmaker, so I know other filmmakers, and I also distribute other filmmakers' movies. And Sixx is a filmmaker. He has some good movies as well. Actually, maybe we'll bring him up. But I don't want to. Let's do it after the first 8 minutes because I don't want to curse. I don't want to.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? But what's on your mind, Big Face? I mean, I'm sure.
A lot of things, but I'm gonna start off because I battle you all the time and stuff. So sometimes I don't keep up with the loop of certain things. You do so many independent things. Me and you were snapping one day, and you told me you had studios a long time ago. I didn't know that. Can you tell the people about your studios you had? I didn't know that.
Tyler, are you serious?
I still.
I can show you every studio.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me tell Baby Dusko good night. Dusko, come here. Come here, buddy. Well.
Okay, say hi, and then we'll find your whistle.
Yeah, then we'll find your whistle.
Say, what's up, Gary?
No one can see you.
How you doing?
No one can see you, buddy. Oh,
let's go.
Gary said he likes the shirts.
I love it. Yeah, fire.
Oh, the I Love Space.
Oh, fire! I'm ordering. I'm save my send the money, and those are fire.
All right, we'll just cut the side on the neck so you
get. Yo, man, they ain't 8 minutes yet, man. Scott, Jesus, relax.
My bad. But either way, what I was saying is yes. DD 172 was an art gallery / studio, but it was really more for music. And then we opened up a proper studio for movies in Burbank, and we were there for about 5 years. And then we had the one out here. Like wherever I go, and then everywhere I go, my office is a studio. You know what I mean? Because I got to do business, I got to design, I got to film. I do a lot of things. And, it's not like my equipment pours are just computers, it's editing machines, and it's cameras, and it's lights, and, it's all those kind of things. Speakers. I always have to have enough equipment. I have backline. I always have, instruments. I have to be able to do everything that inspires me, and sometimes it distracts me because I'll be in there and the vibe is so ill and I'm creating that I'm not worried about monetizing. And that's the reason why I got to get focused. As you see, people are on my head. Pause. Like everyone's watching my pockets for some reason. They don't even like to give me a chance to re-up. But for the record, any man that is worried about another man's pockets is gay. So, that's just me. I just never worried about nobody's pockets. So I don't know. It's like a woman thing. So it's just a very feminine thing. But anyway, yeah, I've had galleries all over. But what was it? What was the one in Burbank called? DDS 33. Yeah. And then I always have studios, bro.
All these studios are places where you can do everything you want to do. Movies, produce records, everything you get done when your studios you had. Everything in one.
Everything. Always.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
Literally since 2005, Gary.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that because I was talking junk to you, and this 50 Cent bought something down in New Orleans, and Tyler Perry doing it in Atlanta. I never thought you was on that wave.
I'm not doing it like Tyler Perry. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, he's on another.
But for a person that's putting up their own bread, that's not dependent on somebody else's bread, you know, I do all right as an independent. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm keeping up with people that use other people's money. I'm in the same conversation. My stuff gets judged next to theirs. Like Honor Up was in was in was in in the New York Times. You know, it was really revered as, you know, one of like you know, it won all kind of festivals and awards, shit like, you know, stuff like that. See, amen.
Well, another thing I'm gonna tell you again, keep hustling, because I'm gonna go back. You made a comment, but they want to know, so I don't sugarcoat. They want to know, what was your comment to Bleak? Explain that a little bit more when you was talking to Bleak, when you went live. When you put out your show on Monday, you was talking about Bleak. They want to know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, no, it wasn't nothing deep. It was just that, you know, I saw him saying that, you know, it was breaking his heart that whatever was going on with me. And I'm just like, damn, I keep hearing everybody say it, the same stuff. But it was like, you know, I don't know why Bleak would say that, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't understand it. And, you know, again, it's like, if everybody's saying the same thing, then that means they've been told to say it. That's meant to be the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way I looked at it. So I would just say, bottom line is, people that know me, if they're going to say something about me, 9 times out of 10, if I know you, then I'm probably going to say something to address it, just because I don't know why it's being said or why it couldn't been told to me. But at the end of the day, if it breaks anybody's heart or anybody feels sorry, then all they got to do is send something over to help. Unless you like, you know, trying to help, you don't bring it up, but unless you're trying to, you know, be cute. So I just felt like he was being cute. So again, it ain't no disrespect. It's cool. But like I said, you know, Jay wrote a lot of Bleak's lyrics, a lot. And I just felt like he's still writing his conversation. Or somebody's writing his conversation, because I don't feel like he would be. I just don't see, when I have so much motion, pause, going on, putting out movies, my own television network, studios all over the world, you know, clothes and everything else, how he could try to put that narrative in the air that I'm not hustling. And is he hustling more than I'm hustling? You know, again, he's been up under somebody his whole life. Someone's looked out for him his whole life. And that's just not the choice that I have for myself. But again, bottom line is, to be honest, this auction is going to happen on Thursday. After that, I'm done. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody about these people. All they got to do is leave me alone. And they don't have to put up stupid narratives. You know, just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't feel sorry for me. If you feel for it, and he's sorry for me, send something over. Stop hating. Or just buy it.
Are you going to the auction then?
Nah, hell no. Let's bring
Sixx King in.
Sixx King, pause. And you know, he's the director. Let's
You're already smiling. He know you funny, Dame. We passed 8-minute mark. We 8-minute mark. We good.
Oh, we can curse now?
Yeah. What's up, Sixx King? How you doing?
Hey, first of all, what's going on? Listen, I'm the only one that can really go toe to toe with Dame on these lives. We always chew each other.
Why do you think you be going toe to toe with me? Because you're loud?
Listen, first of all, don't be putting no pause on the back of my name. Like, you know what I mean? That's number one. Two, though, in all seriousness.
So y'all can buy the pause button too. I think it's linked up.
So Sixx King, you're a better director than Dame? Let's tell the truth. It's all right.
Why you starting it, Gary? Why you starting it like that?
Yeah, hold on.
Don't get caught up in Bigface, Gary. Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up. Why don't you ask him if he directs?
No. Listen. Yeah, Gary, hold on. Listen. Let's start off, because me and him always get into the. We love it, right? We gladiators, right? So, but this is what I want to say, like in all seriousness. This is for anybody that's watching out there, anybody that's an entrepreneur, anybody that has big dreams or whatever, right? The one thing that my grandmother told me, she said, when you're born, you look like your parents, but when you die, you look like your decisions. So that is something that's like my motto, right? And when you put up your own money in anything that you do, right, that means, number one, you believe in yourself. Number two, you bet on yourself. And so for me, I put up my own money. Dame, he put up his own money. We don't get handouts. We don't get corporate sponsors. We don't get any of that stuff, right? And when you take that risk, you take it, and that's a decision that you make, right? No matter what you look like. Dane made decisions years ago that he wanted to be in the music business, and he looked like somebody who made 50, 60, 70 million later. So every decision that you make is a domino effect on your life, right? And if you're an entrepreneur, you up, you down, you flush, you down, you up, you down. That's just the way it go. I do film. I don't do nothing else. I don't cut hair. I don't sell real estate. I'm not teaching no damn courses. I'm not doing anything. I make movies. And when it's up, you up. And when you down, you down. But especially when you're using your own money, my peers respect me because I arrive at the party in my own vehicle. What? Once I arrive at the party in my own vehicle, you can't tell me shit because I use my own money, and nobody's telling me what to do or whatever. The only thing I can do is have partnerships like I've had with Dame and be like, yo, it's a mutual respect because
Tell them the movie you got so they know exactly what movie.
So I have Once Upon a Time in Philly Part 1 and Once Upon a Time in Philly Part 2. And I could say this, when I put one out, I had used all my friends. A lot of my friends had went to the feds and I put them in acting school or whatever, but non-actors wore me out. I wasn't even going to do a part 2. But me and Dame had been bidding so much back and forth. He like, nah, the block is hot. You got to do it 2. And so I ended up, going back and doing a part 2. And now I'm going to do a part 3.
So what was supposed to happen was we were going to put Honor Up against Once Upon a Time in Philly. And then we were going to put Once Upon a Time in Philly Up Part 2 against the Prince of Detroit.
Right.
So, I guess we'll watch Honor Up on BET. On real linear cable.
Listen,
linear cable television.
And I'm coming behind you.
Hey, yo. But I got you, though. I got you. So once we work everything out, we'll be able to do the real battle, but we'll do it on cable TV.
Right, we're doing on BET.
Yeah, and it's not BET no more. It's Bet. So from now on, it's Bet American News.
Sixx King, you're from Philadelphia?
Yeah. I think 3 cities, claim me. My mom is a Harlem woman all the way. I was born in New York, raised in between New York, Tampa, and Philly.
Oh,
literally.
Wow. Okay.
My mom is New York, so she's the reason why she ran the 125 mark 125 back in the day.
Of course.
And all of the vendors that's out there is because of my mom, so my mom is really like, and so when she moved to Florida back in the 90s, she was like, nah, you're not gonna be down here all year. You gotta go back to Harlem and you gotta go to Philly. So, Philly, Tampa, New York. Shout out Eaton Wall Projects in the Bronx.
Sixx King. Sixx King, sorry to cut you up, but let's do this for the people. Someone just asks they don't understand nothing you're saying, but it sounds beautiful. How do you start making movies? How do you raise the money? Like, give them something. They want to know something. How do you start doing it?
Yeah, well, what I did was I was working. I started off doing music videos. So I started working with Eve and like all of those people like back in the day. Beanie, shout out Freeway, all of those. I started doing music videos. The first video I ever produced was the Fugees Killing Me Softly video. That's how I kind of got on. And then I started doing a lot of independent music videos. So I did that. I also worked 2 jobs at the same time, just grinding because it's a constant grind.
At the end of the day, movie making is an art. Right? So if you're gonna make a movie, you have to know how to make a movie. It's not like just putting cameras in. It's never what you think it is until after you shoot it and then see the edit and you like, oh, I didn't know about sound. I didn't know about sound design, editing, structure. It's a lot. It's not just like picking up cameras. You have to learn the art. It's just like asking somebody, how do you become a rapper? You got to get good at it. That's how you do it. And once you get good at it, then you'll realize that you don't have to, because once you know every single person's job on the set, then it's time to go make it on your own. So
that part.
You got to know craft service. If you don't know what a DP is, an AD, if you don't know what a line producer is, a gaffer is, if you don't know how important sound is, if you don't know how important lights is, if you don't know how important blocking is, if you don't know how important just having a DT, a DIT on set to organize your hard drive and to link.
Your Sixx King, is that yours?
It's an art.
We have backlash with the audio, Dan. I'm trying to see who it is. Is that yours, Sixx King?
I don't know. It is. Can you
Is
hear
that
me?
mine? I don't know.
Here, I'll mute Dan. We'll see who it is.
We getting the backlash.
Yeah, but listen, all of those things are important, man. Like everybody to pick up a camera is not a director of photography. There's a difference between a cameraman and a director of photography, and you also got to have story too. Every idea is not a good movie, right? Like every idea is not a good movie at all. So you have to be able to write, and you have.
It was his. All right.
What happened?
Oh, we good. We good. I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I was saying, you have to really be able, when you try to discredit Jay, like nobody's trying to discredit him at all.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. I
mean, no, that's cool. That's a good one. Audio popping the freshmen are audio popping like a refreshment at a theater. Oh, it is? My bad. Like I was saying, if you're going to make a movie or get into any business, you got to know every single job, whatever business it is. And every business is an art. So, you got to really respect the art. And if you don't know everybody's job, then you're not ready to do it on your own. Some people got money and they could pay people, and they'll be lucky if that person they pay doesn't rob them or take advantage of the fact that they're green. But, if you know how to run the cash register, or if you know with certain jobs, how long things take at pause or whatever it is, no one can rob you. But they'll take advantage of you. The movie business, a lot of hustling going on.
So, Dame, after Painting Fools, when you became when did you say to yourself, "Yo, I got it. I know how to be a director. I got it now." Was it after Painting Fool?
It was after Painting Fool is when I realized I had to be a director, and then it was like basically when we were making like Streets is Watching and doing things, making music videos. You could let Sixx back up. Pause. I was learning the game, but I had ideas, so I would have to make the ideas happen myself. So I have to sit with an editor. I wanted things to look more interesting. The more I was asking for the results that I couldn't get, the more I had to learn how to do it on my own.
What's the first movie you did, Dame? I remember you used to have I used to be with you. You used to have the little thing looking at the corners.
Oh yeah, that was I had a what you call it? Yeah, like a lens.
That's when you first started. I remember, Dan, you used to have
that was Paper Soldier.
Paper Soldiers. That's your first movie, right?
That was that my first movie I ever directed.
I remember, bro. You used to be in the corner with
the Property Part 2.
Okay.
I don't know which one, but yeah, Paper Soldiers is where I discovered Kevin Hart. Oh, by the way, Sixx, I've discovered mega stars in your town and put them in their first movies.
I mean, Philly is not a real place.
Either way, either way, people
Philly's
out
not
there,
a real place.
Almost everybody. If you look at like even Death of a Dynasty, even Ross, like a lot of random people got their start in my movies. White boys, pause, black, white, whatever.
Bro.
A lot, I put what's her name? She was in Sin City, Devin, Aoki, Devin Aoki. She was like a lot of times people star in my movies because they get seen in the independent light, and I let them do their thing, and then they go get hired to do commercial movies.
Yo, Sixx King.
Well, here, let me tell you about Philly, right? Let me tell you.
I wasn't talking about Philly. I was talking about
I love
discovering
talent. I love Philly.
Listen.
Oskino State, all my boys. So.
Yeah. Listen, listen. Those are my niggas, right? Like, but I'm gonna just tell you about the Philly mentality, right? I'm gonna tell you, right? And I'm gonna speak on it, right? There's no birth control. Can I cuss?
Yeah, now you
can curse now. We good now, yeah.
Yeah. There's no birth control in Philly because all the niggas take the birth control because they ride so much dick. Philly has no birth control because the niggas are dick riders in Philly, right? That's all they do is ride dick. So, either somebody, right? Either somebody is a rider or somebody is a hitchhiker. And the thing about it is like people can get in your film and blow up or whatever. They could do whatever they do. But nobody ever in Philly reaches back. Atlanta does it. Other places.
That wasn't my point. That wasn't my point.
I'm talking about from my perspective.
But all I was talking about is people that have been in my movies have gone on to blow up.
No,
let me just answer one of these questions for this bread.
Yeah, we got answer question, Dame. I was gonna tell you that.
It's not a question, it's a comment. Multi-pause, facial says Dame Dash is Prince, Michael Jackson, Disney, and Tupac in the flesh. He is him. I really appreciate that. Also, everyone download American New Network is free. Just go to your app store, check it out. And I was telling Gary, because I got to get back to work as far as shooting. So I may, in the next week or two, just take a break from being so accessible for a little while and get back to work. Because I gotta work. I gotta be creative. I've been distracted with all this bullshit and this fucking auction and all this other stuff. And now it's about to be over. We got this situation happening. BET starting to play our stuff. American News about to be at 100,000 downloads. So I'm about to really, really get back to work. So what I do, and I think I'm suggesting that you do this too, Sixx, is the movies that are successful, I turn them into TV shows. So, I'm going to play The Prince of Detroit, Honor Up on BET, and then I'm going to turn them into television shows. I already got the first 3 episodes of The Prince of Detroit shot, so I got to go back and shoot another 2 or 3. So I got the movie, have the season, Honor Up, have the season, and then at 100,000 downloads, we get to pay the full.
Yeah, all of my films are shot like if they're going to be television series. Once Upon a Time in Philly Part 1 and Part 2. It's on Tubi. Once Upon a Time in Philly Part 1 and 2 is on Tubi. It's going to take you for a ride.
Excuse me, Sixx. Excuse me one second. Damn, you have to answer that question.
Yeah, it's a $20 question. We got
yeah.
Can you get my?
I got it. I grew up in East Harlem, got a full scholarship for boarding school, and returned to see how much we're controlled. How do you educate the community while navigating entitles, manipulating the very people you're trying to reach?
You gotta do it on your own and lead by example. Did he say he's from Spanish Harlem, or he's saying that I was?
He said he grew up. He said he grew up in East Harlem.
I also grew up in Spanish Harlem.
Yeah, from the East Side. Yep. Yes,
1199. Learned how to box at the Boys Club in Jefferson, and then put myself in boarding school, South Kent. And I did that when I was 16 years old. I was cognitive enough to take advantage and put myself in boarding school at that age. But again, people are hypnotized by the patterns, and they listen not to what they want, but to what the masses tell them to do and the things they see every day. So what I try to do is the lessons that I want to teach, I put them in the form of entertainment. So my last movie, which I was trying to explain to Sixx, is not about violence. It's about government contracts, and I'm trying to teach people that there's a lot of money out there for Black people from our culture in government contracts. If you look at how much money Elon makes with government contracts, or with Jeff Bezos makes with government contracts, and there's a lot of government contracts that are carved out for people of color. So if you know what they are, then you'll know exactly where and how to get it. And that's what this movie's about. So my answer to the question is, I teach people by leading by example and putting it into entertainment and making it play over and over again until you get it. You have to be repetitive. The average person does not listen unless you tell them 18 times. If you could catch someone that could listen when you tell them twice, you got a genius. That's how I could judge how smart somebody is how they can retain my information and apply it based on how many times I say it. So if I send an order and they get it the first time and they understand it, I'm very impressed.
Okay. One more. I want to switch. I don't want to switch to that yet because it's really okay. I will. So, my daughter is 17. Her name is John. She's a freshman in New Paltz. And when Trump won Sixx, and then she called me upset because she don't believe Trump won, and she's upset about the women's right with the pregnancy, the abortions. And I want you to, what would you tell the young youth to do these next 4 years? They're really nervous and they're scared. They're confused, They're confused.
Well, number one, start preparing for the future and look at everything that everyone is starting to do and the things people were telling you to do years ago. Learn how to pass laws, how to lobby, and also, for me, like, you have to probably, as far as protecting your rights as a woman, stay in New York or stay in LA. But, if you're going to be in Florida like I am, for me, no bueno trying to have a child for me in these states that a woman gives up her rights of her body. So also let your daughter know that the president is really not going to affect your personal life. You're going to hear about a lot of things that probably don't affect you. Just make sure you're all right so that you have enough to help other people.
Okay. That somebody just sent $5 to tell you thanks for enlightening everybody, man. They love what you say, man.
I appreciate that. Again, my thing is we need a little guidance out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times if you're listening to the distractions, you're going to get caught up in the feelings of a distraction and not focus on how great it feels to really chase your dream. So basically what Sixx knows is more than likely, no one's hiring him to direct. He has to do it himself. No one's going to hire me to direct. No one's going to hire me to be the CEO. No one was going to hire me to design a clothing line. So if you want to do things yourself at a professional level, first of all, you got to get better than it, way better than people that have help. And you have to be able to move quicker, faster. You have to be able to do 5 jobs. One person has to be able to do 5, 10 jobs, and you got to be all right with it. But you got to choose something that you love, because when I'm shooting movies, it doesn't feel like work. It's all fun. I'm having a ball. I'm focused, and I'm tired, but I'm having a ball because I'm doing so many things I love. And I'm telling a story. I'm capturing it a certain way. I'm making sure everyone's dressed in a certain way. I'm making sure all the colors match. I'm thinking in my brain while I'm shooting how I'm going to edit. All those things. I get to make the music, Also, yeah, by the way, Sixx, I make all my own music in my movies, right?
Use AI. So
no, I don't use AI.
Damn, that's a cheap shot.
You can say that. I don't. That's nah. I don't use AI.
I'm not doing all of this.
I don't use AI at all. Why are you putting that false narrative on me? I use live.
I said I use AI.
Well, now you do. But me, I go in there and I do it the old-fashioned way. You know what I mean? Pause.
You play.
You do it the old-fashioned way with a pause button.
Yeah.
I don't have to say pause, but I'll say it just in case. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, go ahead.
Let's get another. Hold on. I want to get another question here. They want to know: do you have a publishing company, Dame, as of now?
Like a music publishing company?
Yeah, music publishing.
No.
Okay, Dame said, hell no. You're doing rock music. So I thought they probably thought you had your own,
Huh?
You do rock music.
I do have a publishing company. I just don't know the name of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, I got all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got a lot of companies, a lot of verticals. Honestly, I don't be knowing, or at least the family does. And I don't be knowing a lot of the names of all these different kind of companies sometimes. And that's my fault. I got to get better about that.
And there's another thing. They want to know what's a broke boss. Because you made a comment being a broke boss. It's
all real bosses are broke at some point because they use their money. So just like the street, Gary, if you got 30 grand and you spend it all on a bird, are you broke?
Nah, because you still got work.
So that's a broke. But if you see something, if you see somebody, if you like somebody see in the street, you'd be like, yo, they be like, yo, let me hold some. You be like, yo, I ain't re-up. I ain't got it right now. I'm fucked up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You reading
So
up.
to me, a broke boss is meaning you always got work on the street. And when you dream big, like again, when I make a movie, I'm not dreaming about making the movie. I'm dreaming about making the clothing line, the liquor, the music. All that shit costs money. You
Your
know
money
what I'm saying?
tied up. American New. Look at you. You put all your money American New. Now you doing stuff with BET. So it paid off, man.
Well, I'm doing it with BET on my terms. Let's get this one here. What's this question?
I'm a OBGYN nurse. We need to wake up 80% of AB clinics are in urban areas. Let people know we are validated and rare. Blessing to you, Dame.
All right, appreciate that. And whatever that information right there, because I couldn't articulate it and I don't know so much about it, but definitely if it's something that we need to know, there's always a platform here to educate and evolve the culture of the people that are listening or looking. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Are there auditions for paid in full movie?
It will be.
Okay.
It will. I mean, like I kind of know there's certain characters that I know who I want to play certain things. Certain things I know I have to discover. It definitely won't be nobody famous because nobody famous got the swag I need right now. You know, for real. Like, you know, no disrespect, but you know, this ain't a Denzel Washington kind of a role. You know.
Oh, there's a good one here. Excuse me. You got a student in my man's son's school, Ron, my partner, Ron, the producer, in Lighthouse. What's the plans? What's your goal there?
The goal for which one?
You have a student in my son's school, Lighthouse, in the Bronx. That's yeah, and that's my man, Ron. Dame, that's my partner, Ron. We partners. He always asks him, what's your goal with that in the school in Lighthouse?
It's to make partners. I want these kids to know how to make movies.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to teach people how to do things ahead of time so that they don't have to get jobs. By the time they get out of school, they'll be better than people that went to school for it and be monetizing immediately. If I could tell, the best person to tell you how to make a movie is a person that actually makes movies. And then they can tell you exactly what it looks like, how long it should take, how to prep, what mistakes you can make. Someone that's in the dog fight every day. You know, I find it funny sometimes that you have people teaching people how to make movies that never made a movie in their life. You got people that teach, like, how you going to teach me how to act? And no one ever gave you an award for acting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless you got what I want, just because you didn't make it doesn't. The funny thing is, teachers a lot become people that didn't make it as professionals. So why should you be teaching me if you didn't make it as a professional? No, I only want that from my pops or some shit, like, you know, something like that. But that's how I look at that. So you got to talk to people that are in the dog fight that can tell you good or bad, ugly, but everything that you need to prepare for. All the bad stuff is what you need to know first.
Well, Dame, the last person you worked for sued you for $823,000, man.
I didn't work for that person at all. What you talking about?
They were saying, no. All right, well,
they
allegedly,
they lied.
They lied. Okay, well,
those people lied. They
explain that.
Allegedly, I don't want to get into it because they listen to every word I say.
Okay.
And they sue me for defamation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But those people, like I'm not even gonna get into it.
Bottom line, you wasn't working for them. That's it. Okay, that's it.
Come on, man. That doesn't even make sense. Those people are ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they cheated. That's what they did. Allegedly, they cheated.
Okay.
They were liars. They lied. Okay. They got on a stand and lied. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like lied. Like I directed the movie. I got the video of me directing the movie. And we'll get back to that another time. But it's a lot of people that lie.
Yeah,
so you have to definitely choose people that you work with wisely, because people are cool with you until you get into an argument with them. And then when they feel humiliated, they start doing petty stuff. So you got to, like I was saying, always prepare for the petty.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you answered. You can't get into because of legal defamation, but I'm glad
I can get into it. I just don't want to get into it.
Okay.
Because but I told you I didn't work for nobody.
Okay, that's what they were upset about. They don't work for people.
Those low life those alleged low life derelicts never make a movie in their life that anyone would ever see. Could never ever employ me ever in life.
Damn, somebody said if they got a little money right now, what would you invest your money in? And they shout out to Amira. What would you invest your money right now if you had $1 million or $2 million? They want to try to do something with their money.
What I always invest my money in myself.
No, them. They need to know what they can do to make money right now themselves.
They need to invest in themselves. They have to find an art, something they love, do it so well and so much that it becomes a profession.
Gotcha.
The trick is to turn something you would do for free into something that you get paid for. And the reason why you get paid for it is because you do it so well, because you love doing it so much that you become better than everyone else to the extent that people will pay for it. See, what you got to understand is you're not a professional unless someone pays for your work, unless it actually takes care of you and pays your bills. If you're doing something because it makes you feel good, that's and you're not monetizing it, that's called a hobby.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, it's hard for me to invest in other people because of what's happened. Every time I give some money to do something or I help somebody out, like again with this movie, I was doing somebody a favor.
Yeah.
Both times it was a favor.
Wow.
So low life and people that want to take credit for the things you do, they'll do anything and they don't care. I don't know how they live with themselves. I don't know how they look in the mirror. But for me, to have a true W is to not cheat, to do it right. You know what I'm saying?
And that's okay.
So that's that really.
What Sixx King? I just want to say, and Dame, I agree with you because Sixx King, I know Dame a long time, but he knows I like to talk shit. So Dame was like, "Gee, to sit on the couch and make good money and work hard and love your people, just work hard. It's gonna come." It makes sense, right? Sixx King, to sit on the couch, podcast, and do what you do and love it.
I mean, listen, you gotta always do what you love, man, and you gotta put your own money behind it. And a lot of times people need a hand up, they don't need a handout, but a lot of niggas be looking for handouts. Because they don't really believe in what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to believe what you're doing. You got to put your own money up.
But that's because they're not that good at it.
Right. For me, you can't talk to me if you ain't put your own money up. I'm talking about for me. I put my own bread up. You can't talk to me. We can't even have no conversation. And I always tell people, don't ever get it confused that because I meet you where you're at, that we on the same level. We don't breathe the same air. I'm a fucking gladiator because I put my money up. You know what I mean? And I banked my own joint. I got all the actors. I did everything that I was supposed to do. And this is how me and Dane was be able to, I could talk shit with Dane, but nobody else can't come in because most of y'all done rode somebody's whatever to get what you got, or you got a handout to get what you got. Me and him, we go back and forth. We bid all the time, right? But we can do that.
And yeah, because he's a filmmaker, I'm a filmmaker. But Gary, in every business that I'm in, I'm also paused a participant. Like I got labeled, I got my own album. If I distribute movies, I also am a director and will be in the movie. Clothing line, I'm a designer. You understand what I'm saying? I like to battle everybody that I make money with. I like to be able to say that I'm actually a participant of the art, and actually doing it and completing it showcases that you respect the art. If you do it right, you can lead by example. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I could be saying stuff like, "Yo, I don't use AI." Not to say it's a bad thing. I would use it if I had to.
But then I read something. They said that they
hold
like.
on. Let me
That's Sixx King, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
let me just say one thing, and Dame, you ain't gotta say nothing about this. I'm my own man. I'm gonna say what it is, right? I remember when he bankrolled Lee Daniels, right? I remember that. I remembered it. I actually came to the premiere. It was in Paws. It was in the meatpacking district, and that was the movie that
it was at my club.
Right, and that was the movie that he bankrolled. Right, dude turned right around and got on, and then act like nothing happened. And he's a Philly guy. This is what I'm talking about. These fuddy-duddy dudes in this industry, man, right? They get these handouts or they get on or somebody, believe in their project or whatever. And then as soon as they get popping, they close the door behind themselves. So I don't have respect.
I expect it now, Sixx. Pause. I expect that. I don't expect people that be cut from the same cloth. I think people are, not so confident in themselves, and they want to hide the plug instead of sharing it. And like I was watching The Penguin. I'm gonna talk about this in my next interview. But in The Penguin, the way he won is he got with all the not the bosses under bosses, and the under bosses they hated their bosses so much that they betrayed them so they could be the boss. You know what I'm saying? And they all did it, and that's been the story of my life. Everybody always be wanting to be me. You know what I'm saying? And the people I put on, they tend to hate me the most. It really bugs me out. You know what I'm saying? It really bugs me out. Why? Is this Rocky's phone? Why? So, you know, you just have to. That's the reason why I just started to invest in my family. You know, that's the reason why, you know, it might take me a little longer to get where I want to go, because I refuse to work with certain people to get there faster, because then I lose my integrity and my soul. And also I'd be mad. I got bad temper. I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? I can't take it.
It's a big question here, Dame. This young lady said she don't understand why they keep putting us on welfare. It keeps us down, and they just stay being on welfare. What would you tell people who are on welfare? Some people need it, but I do think sometimes, Dame, I say 18-year-old kid, I'm in the store, Sixx King, working hard, and I give my debit card to buy something. This kid pulls out a welfare card. I'm like, yo, why you not working? Why do you have a welfare card? You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, really, all of that stuff was Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was the New Deal. It was really to help. It was really to help working people try to make ends meet, and then people turned it into whatever it is. If you are an able-bodied person and you can work, go get it. But I'm not giving nobody no handouts. You know what I mean? I'll give you a hand up, but I'm definitely not giving you a handout. So people got to understand the history of it.
I'm not laughing at you. Somebody told Dame, speak to your strength. You don't know nothing about politics, man.
Right.
I don't either.
But you're right. I don't pay that much attention to politics.
I don't either. Yeah.
Bosses don't do politics. That means you got to be listening to somebody, to ask somebody. There's another question I saw low key. People confuse a stepping stone with you building the whole staircase. They must understand putting in the work is more satisfying. Yeah, it depends if you about that life. Like you said, some people are gladiators. You got to like to fight the fight. Some people just don't like to fight, but they like to get paid. And,
fire.
It has to be an art. You know what I mean? Period. Here's one. Dame, we know the truth. What's the rest of it say?
Hold on, I got you. Let me see.
Dame, we know the truth. Speak up. Thank you, Vita. All right. So, Sixx, it's been good talking to you. We're gonna keep kicking it. I got another guest coming up. I got Grafh. She got a new record up. And
hold on. Once Upon a Time in Philly Part 1 and 2 on Tubi streaming right now. Go see it.
I'm gonna see it tonight. I'm gonna check it out.
On BT,
was it on American News? What happened? What happened?
We'll be right back after this message is on American News. But we're gonna be on BET too. We following BET. That's when we're gonna really have them verses.
It's not called BET anymore. It's called Bet America New.
Bet America New.
BET is now Bet America New.
I love it.
It is. All right.
Let's get it.
Thank you, man. Nice meeting you, my brother.
All right, my man.
Salute.
Hey, what's up, Grafh?
My nigga Bigface Gary, been a minute. Big Dame, what up?
Damn, Grafh, been here for a long time, man. How you doing, brother?
Chilling, my nigga, chilling, man. Just working hard, man. Enjoying the journey, man.
So you're the fourth member on the locks now? I saw that. I was laughing.
Now, Grafh is on fire right now.
Now you working. I'm watching. You working.
Nah, thank you, man.
He's doing one of those the West Side Gun moves. One of those what's the name of that crew?
Griselda.
Griselda, where people go back to really respecting rap and lyrics and hustle, But what I wanted to do for everybody, if anybody knows Grafh, or who doesn't know Grafh was down with Rockefeller. His OG was Chaz.
Rest in peace. Good people, man.
Yeah, real good people. I was supposed to make a movie about him. Me and him planned to rob a bank. Just not to rob a bank, but while we were making the movie, we were like emulating it. And Rocky really thought I was trying to rob a bank. Good dude, but unfortunately, right when Rockefeller broke up, that was when he was supposed to be the next artist. He got caught up in that. But he's still a Rockefeller. Recently got chained, and I want to play his video. Did you get to put his video up? So I want people. I'm gonna play a video real quick, and then we're gonna talk about. And you're gonna have. I want people, Bigface, look for the questions after they see Graph's video, and I want you to make sure y'all ask him the right questions because he was around. He was around. So you can play it.
Make sure everything's in place. I don't want anything out of fault. When I ask somebody to take care of something for me, I expect them to take care of it themselves. When I ask somebody to tell me their story, I expect to hear their story, not somebody else's. What I'm about to give you is not just a chain. It's a token of respect. Only a few people in the world have one of these. It's a gift, only reserved for the top brass, the upper echelon. And now you have one. Means you made good. And when we wear it with pride. Okay, I'm reloaded!
Let me talk to him. It's like a conversation. It's not even a song for real, for real. Check it out. Hey, look, I'm the king of New York, no way going around it. Had the crown so long, my skin started growing around it. For Dolo, I'ma sit on this throne with no one around it. So if you're scared of deep throat, bitch, start blowing around it. Break a brick into pieces, start poking around it. Make the pieces stick together, I start sewing around it. I whip it. You niggas got it distorted. The rap game, you niggas gotta restore it. Cause I've been this nice for this long and you niggas tried to ignore it. Said I was blackballed and you niggas tried to report it. I be giving you life and you niggas tried to abort it. But if I wanted privacy, then you niggas tried to record it. Fuck up. My name showed up, then the game woke up. Then I signed a Rockefeller right when Jay and Dame broke up. But did you ever get a Rockefeller chain? No, what? It ain't go up, but I made it anyway. So what? Let me explain so I'm building this right. We got cracked, the fiend said the Rock Boys in the building tonight. We in the house. The dope boys in the building tonight, baby.
Yeah, they know the style. Ain't no need for security. The team gon' beat them down. Goddamn, we in the house. It ain't no motherfucking doubt. No doubt. Keep it in house so the recipe don't get out. Ooh, everybody icy. Wayne Gretzky me. Mama talking too spicy. Please respect a G. Hey yo, Grafh, let's do the math. What it be? What it do? What it is? Get the bread. Get them free.
It's Philly. I've been reppin' since I came off the steps. We winning for sure. Y'all boys be paying the rest. Insanity. Like Brandon Lee, we do it to death. My family and the feds ain't gotta call me collect. They books is in check. Rep North, but grew up in West. A monster like Loch Ness. My big foot on their neck. A conscious rapper that got caught up in a passion of having big foreigns, big chains on my neck. I'm labeled a threat. Been trapping since was able to walk. Been outlining niggas in chalk since I was able to sketch. Was able to stretch a half-o and make it an ounce. Been sending my dogs on routes since they was able to fetch. Yes, don't disrespect me, miss me trying to diss me indirectly. Please address me Mr. Way or call me Mr. Lessons. Get your young bulls hurt up, I give them hysterectomies. Freeze up in the pit bull, you gotta send some vets for me. Listen, I'm original rock. When I put that work in baggies, individuals cop. Then I switch from the white to rap with no intentions to flop. Years later, rock boys in the building still killing them. Yeah, still giving them that adrenaline.
The dope boys in the building tonight. We in the house. Yeah, they know the style. Ain't no need for security. The team gon' beat them down. Goddamn, we in the house. It ain't no motherfucking doubt. No doubt. Keep it in house so the recipe don't get out. Ooh, everybody icy. Wayne Gretzky me. Mama talking too spicy. Please respect a G. Hey yo, Grafh, let's do the math. What it be?
What it do, what it is, get the bread, get a bleak.
Hey yo, the rap money come faster than dope money, but slow money is better than no money. Can't remember last time that Blizzle owed money. I put my dog on and that nigga stole from me. You wanna lose friends, then go ahead, loan money. You won't see him again, that nigga gone money. I'd be lying if I said that I never thrown money. But trust you never lived if you never blow money. You ever get it twice, then you know the whole money. Broke niggas come around, we like, I don't know money. Bought a couple new chains from all of the old money. Not the royalties, but off that platinum and gold money. Pick a spot, I got that where you wanna go money. That J. Cole, fuck it, let my hair grow money. That Kanye, let the world look like me money. Cause I show up to the club with that no ID money. Blizzard.
Yeah, they know the style.
Alright, the dope boys in the building tonight. We in the house.
Fire. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen Bleak on a new record in a while. That's dope.
Oh, that been
But
out, Dane. That been out like about a month and a half. You didn't know? Bleak
of
was
course
on.
I know. What are you talking about?
You snapping on.
I wasn't snapping on Bleak.
I'm sorry.
Why are you trying to do that always? I'm happy to see that Bleak on the record.
You're funny, bro.
Yo,
And Bleak was in his bag too on that. Bleak was in his bag on that too.
I'm glad. So I was just making a comment that I hadn't seen him on a new record in a while, and then I realized, oh, Grafh is bringing everybody back. You know, Freeway's been on his grind. I got this project with Freeway. Grafh has been actually giving curriculums in schools, which is where I was seeing them before this Rockefeller record. I was seeing them before that talking about curriculums, and that's what a real Rockefeller does. After a certain age, you got to not be on no bubblegum shit. You got to start helping and acting appropriately. But with the bars, he still got it. And I do believe that, you know, that Grafh is one of those that still got, you guys, it's not over. Put it like that. And I think real hip hop is embracing you, and you bring in rock. He actually, you might not have thought it would be Grafh, but Grafh is actually bringing Rockefeller back.
It's crazy.
You got PD Crack on a new record, like
yeah, that's good.
And PD Crack, yo, I heard some new records that PD Crack got. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Did you hear his new stuff that he got?
Yeah, he got some shit. He got some shit.
He got some shit. Dame. I always thought, I ain't gonna get into it. Somebody was to do a record with him, killed us, man. But Dame, you missed that. That kid was ready when we had him, man. We never could put an album on him.
I didn't miss nothing. I directed his video. What do you mean?
Yeah, but that record, but I'm saying we didn't go to the next level with an album and just get him, you know.
You have to understand something, right? Even though I was the CEO, it still took a collective. There were still other people that made decisions. But I always had to stand behind lane decisions. So if the whole crew, meaning the people, I don't even want to say it, but if they not with it, and then I have to fight and do it on my own. Why you think I directed PD Crack's video myself?
Yeah, you did what you did. That.
I directed Rock the Mic myself. If I saw an artist bullshitting, and you know that, I walk in the baseline and be like, yo, y'all been in here for weeks. Let me hear something. And hip hop will be sleeping and shit high as fuck. And I'll hear somebody, yo, what are y'all doing? This is a hit. Okay, fuck it. I'll direct it myself. And I would make those records. I used to have to kick records out because motherfuckers was sitting on them. And again, that's what happens when you have an environment, a studio sometimes, where you just making records and if the vibe is cool and you just get into how good it feel to make the record as opposed to putting out the record, performing the record, pushing the record. See, Grafh did this independently and he's been setting his own shows up. He's been doing everything on his own. If you want to speak to that and give them a curriculum on how do you put out a record independently on your own?
Right. That shit is it comes from the mentality of hustling in the street first, and then realizing like if this fails, I have no safety net. I fall on my face. There is no CEO to save me. There is no label figure. There is me on it. It's like you have no choice but to win. Losing ain't an option for me. So when you come from that perspective, it's easy to go independent because you have no choice but to win. You know what I'm trying to say? So even when
it's easy to fight. A lot of people, they don't fight. I know people that want to be artists that have more opportunities. They not gonna swing or jump or nothing. They ain't gonna even promote. But some people will jump on the table.
They got, you know what it is? They got a safety net, so they could feel like, oh, well, if I fail, it's an option. For me, failure is an option. I'd be fucking homeless. You know what I'm saying? I got twins. They in college. It's not a game. I don't have a choice. I have to win. So when I make these moves, they come from a different place in my heart. It's like I'm gonna invest all my bread. I'm gonna make the moves I gotta make. Plus, I'm tired of being outside in the street, man. I come from the hustle. I come from the concrete. I ain't trying to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So when I treat this the way I treat the streets, there's no way to lose. You know what I'm saying? There's no. I tell all my street friends, like, nigga, if you could trap in the streets, the notes you got to take to be on point. If you could sign to this and doing all these things, nigga, you could run a company. You could be a CEO. You could do anything in the world if you know how to make it outside on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So I apply that same acumen here, and it's taking me where I need to go.
Well, you're doing your thing, bro. I always like the way you rhyme, man. You always was a gentleman too, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you, my G. Thank you,
but he's doing shows. He's outside. He's selling merch. He got curriculums. He got verticals. So again, the people I tend to still fuck with are those that are really true to the art, respect it, and are like, yo, I'll do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't depend on nobody. You're independent.
Even the shows, like you were saying, Dame, I book my own shows, go get the club, sell my own tickets, set up my own tours. Even that SOB show that all of us did, the whole Rockefeller tour was me. I mean, the show was me, Freeway, PD Crack, Memphis Bleak. I brought Method Man out on my set. I brought 38 Special out, who produced the beat and the whole album. I set that whole thing about myself. It's no PR, it's no machine. It's just me and my partner Max Wayne doing all of the shit you see.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I was talking to Smoke, and he was like, whoever Graph's publicist is ill. I was like, he doing that on his own.
All me, ain't no publicist. It's me, Dolo, doing like I do more of the administrative shit more than I even fucking write lyrics. I do this shit all day. The business part of it, I'm doing this shit all day. I write bars.
That's what people gotta understand.
10% of the time.
The creative is the easy part. You have to actually do the business as well. Let me answer
Dave,
this.
we got to answer a couple questions. Okay, I want to know
the one from Vita. She was asking if Lenny Kravitz really sent the plane for Aaliyah. From the best of my knowledge, yes. That's why I was tight. It's still in.
Okay.
And Hype took the plane. But go ahead.
Another one, Dame. Shout out to the General Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Ask him about Sonia Massey, anti-Semitism, immorality, politics, and most importantly, worse. I don't discuss. It's kind of crazy, Dame. I don't know if we do this. It's kind of deep. But you want to read it? I don't really.
You don't know how to read?
I understand. I can read it, but I don't think
mortality, politics. Most importantly, who's the king? I think the last part of it is the most important. Who's the king?
Okay.
God and yourself, period. And you have to make a kingdom that you protect the people you love. You got to build that brick wall. You got to get that land, and it's on you. And then you don't have to listen to nobody. You got to make your own country. So in this house, me and Raquel are the mayor, the president. We make the rules and the laws, period. Or you can't be in this crib. In my studio, in that environment, I'm the boss. It's me. If you don't like it, you don't have to be there. Always create environments where you are king and queen. You can make the rules, and you can choose the people you want around you and the people you don't. But it's too layered to try to figure out what billions of people are doing for the last hundreds of years to control the masses. I don't have time. It's not for me to try. It's too many layers. There's too much trickery, too much bullshit, too much weirdo-ness. Being too curious about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you could get you in trouble. So as long as I'm not doing none of that bullshit, as long as I'm not weird and I can protect my family from it, I'm the president of my country. That's it. I'm the king of my castle. And that's how I look at that.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. You got some more things you want to talk about, Grafh? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, also Dane mentioned my school program, man. I got a school program called Music Therapy, where I go into these schools personally with the laptop and the microphones and the speakers and all that. And I teach these kids about how to make music structure, shoot cool videos, how to express themselves creatively, but more importantly, how to express themselves emotionally. Like, it's really based in social, emotional learning. So I teach these kids how to really become better communicators and better humans, and watch them grow into this, just better people, and save them from the pitfalls we went through young. Because ain't nobody teaches how to express no love or being vulnerable. We only learn how to express anger and frustration in the hood. So a lot of these schools that I'm in, they are in the hood. They in communities that we come from. And I'm just trying to make a difference to help these kids reach the potential I know they can reach. Because these teachers gonna turn their back on these kids, man. A lot of these kids are going through it. They stressed. They got real trauma. They going through shit that we went through young. And all they know how to express is anger. And if a teacher don't come from it and they don't identify with that, they're going to turn their back on those kids. And some of those kids are going to end up in the system. They're going to end up getting lost. You know what I mean? So I be out here really bonding with these kids and making a difference, man. So
you do this in Queens?
That's what I'm doing. So what?
You do this in your borough where you from?
Ironically, I don't have no schools in Queens yet. I got schools in Harlem. I'm in Harlem. I'm in Brooklyn. I got 2 in Staten Island. I'm also in the prison in Valhalla. And I'm in that school too, teaching them kids in that jail too.
That's good. That's what they need the most.
Word to mother. If Dan, you hear the music they making, son, they be telling on themselves every other bar. I'm like, if I put this music out, you're never getting out of here. I'll be like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah,
really, it's crazy because there's really no OGs or no guidance.
Yeah, definitely got to get some guidance, because getting someone young and giving them a platform and letting them say all the things they're doing illegal and people celebrating it and it going in the algorithm.
It's terrible.
It doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. It doesn't work out.
That's why. And I'm sorry to cut you off. That's why, Grafh, I never understood Vlad. If you're a street dude and you from the streets, I've been around, Dane been around. Why would you go to somebody?
Why are you bringing up that punk ass nigga? Vlad?
Yeah, because he do sucker shit and be having more.
What? The thing about it is, Gary.
It reminded me, Dame.
Gary, you can't beat the feds. You can't beat the police,
Okay.
right? Period.
You're
And when people that I know are asking, like, bottom line, if somebody asks me a certain question, I'm gonna think they're trying to get me jammed up. Period.
Right.
Why would you ask that question in front of a camera unless you're trying to get somebody jammed up? Especially when you know someone's not used to being in front of camera, they're not used to being high off dopamine and people there, and they get loose. So we all know his intention. He keeps my name in his mouth, pause.
Yeah,
And
the
we
other
all know
day.
about.
Yeah.
But again, I don't want the feds on me. You know, I know when you go, I know when you go on that show, the Fed, you go on a list and they start investigating. It makes sense. Allegedly.
I could imagine. But you know what's crazy though, Dame? Like I don't watch all the Vlad interviews, so I don't really know. But I do.
I don't
know.
watch any of them shits. People just send me when he's talking about me. And if some of my friends end up on there, I'd be like, yo, why was you on there? Now you on the list.
But you know what's crazy? I feel like it's the artist's responsibility not to fucking tell on yourself. I don't give a fuck what a nigga asks you. If he asks you some shit you know is illegal to talk about, nigga, don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I haven't done Vlad yet. If I do Vlad, he asks some crazy shit, nigga, I'm not answering this shit on his platform. Like,
you know, cats are loose, bro. You know, they don't know no better. Again, the dopamine makes you high and you start doing reckless shit. It's like
that's a fact.
talking with a girl. You know, you feel good and then you start saying shit you shouldn't and you forget you in front of a camera. And that's what happens.
Yeah,
it's just like talking on the phone, you know. So if you are doing something illegal or you got friends that are doing something illegal, you do not want to be hot. Period. Facts. You don't want nobody to know what you're doing if you're doing something illegal. Mm-hmm. And you know, shit is hot right now. So everything's weird to me. I try to leave everything alone. I just focus, and I like my circle to be the principals, the OSG. I love to talk about evolution. I like, you know, we shout out to the OSG. I'm down at the commission. That's senators, that's mayors, that's congressmen, that's city councilmen. You know, again, the objective is to teach these kids about passing laws so they can run for senator and get a lot of this. I mean, look what these cats just did, you know? Mm-hmm. Or who, you know, let me see. Who will ever get the classic record Scared featuring Smoke Dizza and Jim Jones on Dipset? On DS Dipset. That's Dipset, right? Or DSP? What's that?
Oh, yeah. Streaming sites and all that.
Apple.
Damn, you mean the one we made at Cameron? I don't know which record that is, so I don't know. But Smoke, you know, I'm sure Smoke and them will get it. They'll work it out. But we definitely did a record. You know, did you ever hear the record, the album I did with Cameron and A-Track?
Nah.
No, you not you too, Bigface.
Nah, I never heard that record. Nope.
But I be missing shit though. So if I didn't hear it, that don't mean that. I be missing a lot of shit, man.
It's called You Wasn't There.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I'm active. You know, I've been putting out albums for years, but they just be cool albums. Right. I'm not trying to go pop. I'm trying to be like Destination. If you fuck with me, then you'll find me, and then you'll see this work. You discover it, like, oh shit. But everything I do is classic. So yeah, you can Google it.
That's dope though. So you put A-Track and Cam together. That's fucking fire.
Mm-hmm. Did that years ago.
I like that. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go check that out. That's dope. That's dope.
Hey, Dan, they want to know why you stopped selling oil.
Hey, yo.
Pause. Well, when you sell oil. Pause.
You mean motor oil? You can't just say oil these days. You can't do that.
Yeah, you're right. Motor oil. You're absolutely right. Motor oil. Pause.
The margins, I was doing it just to say I did it, and the margins weren't so crazy. And I just, you know, I'm a jack of all trades, master of nothing. That's my problem. I just do things as I'm inspired. So I could show you some videos. We had the factory, the oil factory, and I had Boogie throwing raves in there. We were throwing raves. I turned it into an art gallery. I was just doing it to be artsy fartsy and the pop shit. You know, I like to do all businesses. I like to become different people. That's just how I do things. I like to do different businesses just to see if I could.
But that's fine though. Ain't no urban niggas tapping into oil, which would seem stupid, but it's like it's ill that you the first nigga to do that because you can show people like, nah, we could invest in whatever we want to put our money into and make money from. Like think about it. We was thinking about investing in oil, real shit.
And my motor order was Porto, like because we made it ourselves in the factory in Brooklyn.
That's fire, bro.
It was really good motor oil.
So I forgot Dame did that. Word him up. I forgot that. That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, that's true. I did.
So someone's saying, like, when you're gonna do something so people can invest their money in a couple of years, be rich, you should start something and open to the people so they can put their money in so they could invest. And when it blows up, they make money, take care of themselves.
Honestly, people could invest in the content. I got, you know, I don't mind. I'll do that. If people want to invest in making content with me, that's what I'm doing. That's the art. I don't do stuff just for money. I do it because I enjoy it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I enjoy making movies. That's the type of time I'm on. I tell all my friends, if you want me to make a movie, because for my money, I got to pay for my shit first. But if you want me to make a movie about something that you know, your subject matter, I'll make it. You just got to pay for it. That puts you to the front of the line if you pay for it, and we can bust it down. It's never a problem. So you can invest in the content. I just never like set it up like that, but I might. You know what I'm saying? Here's one NWA Kane Corso. No disrespect, gentlemen. I wanted to figure out how to reach Dame for a podcast I'm trying to do for entrepreneurs. Appreciate it. No disrespect taken. I don't, whatever the podcast is, are you saying that you want me to be on it or do you want me to distribute it? I'm not sure, but good luck and I'm here. You know what I mean?
Fire. Yo, Dame, think about this. You're a big time boxer. You love boxing. What do you think about this big fight on Friday, Tyson and Paul? I think Tyson gonna get hurt, Dame. I think he's too old, man.
He better not get hurt, man.
Yo, Grafh, if he get that wrong grab, and I'm a Tyson fan, bro.
Me too, man.
I think he gonna yo, Grafh. I think that young boy gonna get him in the wrong grab.
It's possible. It's very possible, but I would be so disappointed if he go out like that and taint his legacy for niggas like us who are Tyson fans. I'm gonna be upset. But it's possible though. It's very possible.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. Mike Tyson knows how to fight.
Facts.
So
that's what I said too.
It ain't like he just learned how to fight. You know, like if he could get past, like again, I don't think it could go a lot of rounds because Mike Tyson is 50-9.
60.
You know,
right.
But if he catches him with one of them things, it's a
It's
wrap.
over for him. He gonna knock the white off that boy. But like, if Jake starts swinging crazy and catch him with a haymaker, it could be a problem because that kid hit hard. But
he knows that.
Tyson got that dog in him though. It's different.
If Tyson goes and gets into this,
it's over. It's over.
He catches one of those. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap.
Honestly, I think Tyson spoke to him. Yo, man, we gonna get rich. Don't go crazy on me. I ain't gonna go crazy on you.
I don't think so. I think that white boy gonna try to make a legacy out of Tyson. He gonna try it.
You think they dead serious about this shit right here?
Dead serious. Because Tyson got to defend. Tyson getting a bag out of it, but for him, for the son, it's legacy.
They doing that shit at the Dallas. They doing it in Dallas at the fucking Dallas Cowboys stadium. Wait, game don't lie. Who's the rap GOAT? Yo, when you this old, it's so many different decades of different kinds of rap GOATs. You know what I'm saying? So like, I could take it back to I thought Chubb Rock was ill. You know what I mean? Or OC, the rap GOAT. What do you think the rap GOAT is, Grafh? I mean, you're a rapper, so you're gonna say me in the future, right?
Word, right? I mean, right now, shit. I mean, my favorite nigga is Nas, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. GOAT wise, I got to split between Nas and Jay to keep it 100.
Great Grafh. Regardless, I haven't seen Homie in years. My favorite MC is Jay-Z, man. I ain't never see a motherfucker rap like that. I'm just being honest.
That's why I said I got, for me personally, because I came up. Nas made me want to rap.
Regardless, everything else.
So I got to split between Jay and Nas, to be honest. That's all I got.
Yeah. Jay and Nas, you're right. Great, because Nas is ridiculous. And Jay-Z put out album 15 years straight, and he got lyrics. So I'm a Jay fan.
They both influenced my pen in the way that I became what I became. So that's why I got them both in high regards right here.
That's fair. You know who don't get a lot of props, Grafh? He was under our camp because he was getting a lot of legal troubles. If he didn't get in legal troubles, Beanie Sigel would have been one of the best, man, ever, man.
In his heyday, he was one of the best. He was there was a time he seemed like he was even hotter than Jay at one point.
Kick a rap, man.
Yeah,
man.
That nigga Beans was that nigga.
Shout out to Beanie Sigel, man.
It had to be the legal shit he was getting into because
that's what I was thinking. I was taking state property with me. That's what I was going.
Yeah,
with.
That was a great.
I don't want to say hotter than Jay, but he was just getting so hot over there when in his heyday. Like niggas wanted to hear from that boy. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially me as a fan. Word.
And I used to be in a student a lot of Grafh. Beans could rap. He was a street dude. He even said, "G, he way different now." But G, I kept going to jail, man. Killed my career. You know, with the becoming.
You know what's crazy, Dame? And Faith, I was trying to get Beans on a remix for this Rockefeller Chain record I got. I don't know if I told y'all, but I remixed it. I put Neef and Young Chris on it on a remix.
Did you see a word? Damn.
Yeah, I shot the video and all that already. It's done. But I was trying to get Beans on there.
Beans was at Clark's funeral. You ain't see him?
I seen him. And I spoke to him. I was like, damn, it ain't too late. I said, it ain't too late. You can still get on the record. I ain't put it out yet. He's like, let me see what's up.
Beans is at Clark funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
was hurt. It says
I was
Damon.
looking for you too, Dame. I ain't see you there. I was like, damn, where Dame at?
I was there early. I was there like
Oh, you
4.
left early.
I left. I got in the night. I just wanted to lay eyes on my man and be out.
Oh no,
Yo,
no,
it says
I feel you. I feel you.
Damon Ye are Neo and Morpheus. Pound Unplugged. That was from Paul's Multifactual. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely seems like that, but I'm unplugged.
Word. You know who I think don't get enough props and credit in this game? Dame Dash. That's who I think don't get enough credit.
He don't sell the soul.
Me, nigga.
Thank
That's who
you,
I
bro.
think.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you. To me, you was always the legendary status for a nigga from the hood who made it into a mogul. I always looked at you like, wow, look at this nigga Dame. Like you were my barometer set for how a nigga from this community could become an executive. You know what I'm trying to say? And the moves you were making back then, I was just watching and all like, look at this nigga go. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know because I've seen it personally firsthand, but I have you way up here. So I'd be like, Dame don't get enough credit. Every interview I say that, Dame don't get enough credit for what he's done. He doesn't.
I feel like I get just the fact that, you know, this stuff that I did for hip hop was literally 20 years ago. And that the fact that I still trigger people and people still talk about it. And in front of me, I'm very celebrated. Like I'm not celebrated by bots. I don't even believe the people that say the dumb shit are real. I believe that other side, because that's what they do. They get bots and they just try to control narratives.
Let me tell you how
the love be real, bro.
I'm gonna say how I describe it. That when I say anybody that hated on Dame from back then, I always say niggas be mad at Dame because of the way Dame don't sugarcoat shit. He say it in a harsh way, and the nigga fight. So it's different. If he tell you something, you can't talk back because he got actually like, going to ring.
Arrogant.
And niggas be like, oh man, this nigga about to talk back to me. He want to fight.
He's a Harlem brother, man. Harlem motherfuckers are very. Dame been like this since Dame before he had millions was arrogant. He's the same dude. Like I'm telling people,
same nigga, right? I can imagine.
He had a couple of hours. He always talks shit. That's how he is. So what it is what it is.
Right.
Gary, I've always had a couple of dollars.
What, Dame?
I always had a couple of dollars.
Yo, Dame, you was all right, man. I'm talking about when you. Let me see.
You gotta remember something, Gary. I was 19 years old. Rockefeller. I was in my 20s. I retired. I literally was done with Rockefeller. Like I started winding it down at 33. You understand what I'm saying?
Crazy. That's so historic. Y'all niggas was kids doing that shit, bro.
Children,
that's fucking
children.
wow. That's so wild to me, bro. That's so wild.
Yo, Grafh, we was wilding, right? So Dame had bought a bug-eyed Benz and he started snapping on it. Some shit, Rel Mac. Dame.
No. I bought a 300 before there was a 400 even made. And once the 400 came out, niggas was trying to snap. So I just gave it to the street team. Here, take that shit. Get out.
He rapped that shit funny as shit. Yo,
I was the first person to rap.
He rapped that shit, Grafh, so fast. I remember.
I gave that shit to Lenny and Burt. Like, yo, go take that. Go ahead. Y'all my street team was competitive.
Dave, remember you bought the 760 and Rel Max snapped on you, got rid of it the next day. Yo, Grafh, Harlem is crazy. Remember the black 760?
I had a 760. I bought that 760 because I was going through a lawsuit with somebody I had smacked. And if I lost, I was like, I don't care. I'm riding out in a new car. But I won. So I gave that 760 to my son Boogie to drive around it. Because niggas had 750s. I had 760. You know?
That's real shit.
I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. Still, you hold yourself to a high standard. That's why while I'm investing all my money, niggas is like, oh, he's investing his money. He's fucked up. And that's why they're trying to get at me because they know I'm spending right now. But once I re-up, it's big problems for anyone talking. I promise you that. Hold on. How much did the original In My Lifetime video cost to film? Where did you guys and are you and I? Cost $16,000. I remember I did the budget. $16,000. But again, we didn't have to rent nothing. Those are our friends' toys, those boats, those houses. That's where it was going down back then. We was out there with our friends. You know what I mean? Nothing was rented. Put it like that. We didn't rent nothing, but maybe that. We didn't rent nothing.
Dame, are you serious about helping black business with create their own content?
Of course.
I'm serious about giving them a platform and giving direction.
You should break down America New. Then you say like creators could come and put
Yeah,
content
I mean,
up
like
with
I
you.
said, for American New, which everyone should download, is free. Type in America, type in NU on any app apparatus. But if you've made the movie or the content and it's up to speed and up to par, definitely you could click on my block. You
That's
know,
fire. That niggas need
Yeah.
to know that. Like everybody
Mhm.
watching, if you make content and you create, you could get with Dame and actually break bread with Dame. You gotta know that.
They know
Dame,
that. I mean, yeah, they should know that. But you got to really make some content. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
dope shit, of course. Some dope shit. They gotta know.
Dame, is it still a 60-40 split with the people who you put on your show?
Yep,
60-40
60-40.
split? Yep.
60 for the content creator, 40 for me.
Okay, he's taking 20 off. That's beautiful, man.
60 is 10. It's 10.
It's 10 off. Excuse me. 6. Damn. Hold up. So, bottom line is, you so stupid. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm stupid.
I was talking so fast. Shut up, man. You're supposed to be an asshole.
All I did was correct you. Like
I
60,
know,
40, 20,
I know,
like
Dame.
10.
Oh, that's a big with pause. Answer this one, Dame. $50. You got to answer this one.
Damn. Hurricane Dame, I appreciate that. I'd like to get some FaceTime. Pause. I'm an entrepreneur in Florida making moves. I want to pull up and converse with you. What's the name of the app? First, I need to know we're talking about Manette, right?
Yeah.
Manette. If you holler at me on the Manette, we can do the business. That's usually why I do that. Hit me on Manette. We talk. Tell me your business idea. And we can take it from there. You feel me? I
Amen.
appreciate that, Ron. You know, appreciate that. Also, where them shirts at? They on the table, or did she send them all out? The Rocky was packing up I love space, the Dusko goes to space t-shirts.
Mhm.
So, again, while I'm doing my thing, making these announcements, my girl made a book about my son. Dusko goes to space. It's all about dreaming. It doesn't say Dusko goes to space on it. Shit. There's Dusko right there.
That's
So,
fire.
you can buy these and all that, hoodies, shorts. But right now it's the t-shirts. But everything that I do, whether it's children's books, whether it's music, whether it's a movie, and all the other things, there's always going to be 8 different verticals that I can make money from. So there's always going to be clothes, there's always going to be a doc, there's always going to be music, there's always going to be fashion, there's always going to be education, there's always going to be the tour. I got to be able to make money 8 different ways off of anything that I do. Manette, there you go. Off of anything that I do. Or else there's no reason to do it. Everything is a franchise to stimulate 8 other streams of income.
I take these jewels from Dame every time we talk. I be like, boom.
Dame.
If y'all niggas ain't learning from Dame, you bugging. I'm telling you right now, you're bugging. I do it every
Dame,
day.
thank you, Bigface, for being honest, but I want Dame to admit it because I don't think him and Jay give each other credit. So, Dame, they think because whatever you're going through, you never comment how Jay's a great rapper who does and that's probably what I'm interpreting it that way.
He's right.
There you go. He answered it. There you
I
go.
did. Like, what y'all expect, bro? Like, y'all don't understand what it is for somebody to like fuck your money up and a lot of times, and to fuck your y'all don't know what that feels like. So, bottom line is, if somebody ran off with some work, I don't care how long and how many years it is, I still feel away. Period. So, if I gave you some bricks on consignment and you just ran off, and I see you 20 years later, I still need to know why you ran off with my bricks.
That's fair.
And until that, it ain't nothing. I don't expect me to say nothing. And when I do, motherfuckers, it's ridiculous.
Well, he paid for the question. I don't think he meant it in a way. He just wanted to know.
I don't feel away. What you mean? I answered the question.
I'm just saying. I'm talking.
Why you think I feel away? Pumpkinhead. Pause.
Brett Box head. Fuck out of here, man. Trying to get.
Ask Rocky if she's coming back on Thursday. Meaning, is she coming back on because she did the live on Thursday? If she did, yeah, she's gonna make it consistent. So what I've been doing is other days, Bigface, letting the other verticals. We have Applefish Kids. It's a whole television network for children.
Okay.
I don't see nobody else doing that as well. And Rocky she runs it. So she comes out and she tells mothers and teaches mothers how to do activities with their children. Because at the end of the day, the parents should be the biggest influence in the child's life.
Facts.
And a lot of times you don't know how to do certain things with your child. So the things that we learn and the things that are working for us with our child, and this is the first time I've been able to raise one completely and see that child every day, go to sleep, wake up, be with the mother. This is the first time. So I'm really enjoying it. And I'm showing everybody, what we're doing with our kids so they can do it with theirs. You can do me a favor, give me some candy real quick.
Hey, fellas, I got this phone by the dial. I want to say peace out for a dial. It's a goddamn charger.
All right, now, Grafh, we appreciate you. Anytime you want to showcase anything you're doing, if my block's clicking, you can put your work on it, pause. That's the way we do. So, we're about to do a tour, Bigface Gary. It's damn near gonna be a Rockefeller tour. Grafh, Freeway, Ski, couple of shows warm it up. And with the curriculum, with the band, and we'll see how it goes.
Nah, facts.
And Grafh, if you don't mind me, get your info from Dame so we could talk, Come on the show.
Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah. Hit me, man. It's good to see you, bro.
You take care. So God bless you. Good work, okay?
I bet. I'll be back on with y'all next week.
All right.
All right, Grafh, back.
All right, damn, hit you. All right, one.
You got another one. Hold on. Good question. $50. Good aggressive question. Not aggressive. Will we be honored to have you on the podcast? You can find me. Oh, it's the same person. They just bought it back and sent another 50. Jesus, God bless them, man. Thank you for the donations too. We appreciate you all a lot, man.
What did they ask her? What was the question?
The same question. They asked you to be on your podcast. You told them go to Meta.
Oh, they want to be on the podcast?
No, they want to see if they could do something with you podcast wise.
They want me to be on their podcast, or they want.
They're gonna talk to you about it. They want to probably jump on how Grafh did, or they want to do something, and they want to talk to see what they know you don't do everything, so they want to see where you stand with that,
Mm-hmm. Hey, we'll talk about it. We'll do it in a minute. We got it. It's all
okay,
good.
Cool. I always do this, what you do. Now I got to give my team credit. If you know this name, you put us on to the Opus thing, and it's really working out for us, and we've been killing the game. So I want to tell Ronito, thank you, Scott the Truth, and Pat.
Scott the Truth.
Yeah, we be working hard, man. You give us the app, and it's working real good for us. I ain't naming no names, but some chumps trying to come at us, and we just dominating them, Dame. Somebody said something slick, and we got 27,000 views to his 700 views. So it's all good. Just want to tell you, Ron, thank you, my partner, my brother. Thanks for the hard work. I appreciate you because you got to keep saying that, man. You work super, Dame. People don't know how your crew work hard behind you. This shit is hard, Dame. Pause.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You always got to give your crew props.
Yep, that's my crew. Yep.
Pause, but ain't nothing hard behind me. Pause.
Pause. This motherfucker, man. Love it. Yeah, you so crazy. You crazy as hell. So Dame, you keep saying it. You about to go to war. You got some movies lined up because you keep saying you about to go to war in a minute. Like you said.
Well, like I said, we got Honor Up coming on BET December 7th, and more announcements after that.
Okay.
So, again, all I need is to block the click and the right kind of way, and I can get busy. I got work. So it's time for me to re-up. If that work don't make no money, then I ain't gonna be able to pay no bills. Exactly what Grafh says. It's time to monetize the work, but there's a lot of work, a whole television network full of it. So I'm curious to know if y'all downloaded American New. First of all, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed and you on here, subscribe to American New on YouTube. But download, just go over to your phone, go over to whatever your app, just download American New, check it out. Let me know our movies, everything I'm about my whole life, and people that I respect are on there. Music, art, children's programming, everything. Let me know.
Quick question: how does somebody send something American New? They could put it on your American New network so they can make the money with you. How do they send it to you?
Come here, Nicoliki. She always wants to be shy.
Hello.
Nicola.
So she was saying how to send up the content.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
What's that? Don't we have an email?
Yeah, you can submit it to info@americannewnetworks.com.
Okay.
I'll put it in the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, it's good. I like to be transparent. People have questions that fuck with me, I'll answer them. I appreciate everybody's support. If I'm the spokesperson for my network, American New. And if you have any business, you have to sometimes, and you want to be the spokesperson for your own shit. And that means you got to come outside. Elon Musk comes outside, pause. What's his name from Apple? He used to come outside, huh?
Zuckerberg. Oh, that's Facebook. Zuckerberg. I was talking about Zuckerberg. He puts on.
Zuckerberg speaks.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. So don't let nobody tell you to be humble about the product you're trying to sell. It don't make no sense to be humble when you promote it.
You ain't lying.
Don't be shy about your work if you have confidence in your work. Only time people should be shy is if they don't feel that they've done enough preparing for whatever it is they're presenting. If that's the case, that's your fault. You got to work harder. And if it's your craft and you love it, It should not feel like work. You should be happy to do it. If you don't love what you're doing, do something different. Find out what you love and do it to death. I like being fresh, so I'm fresh to death. You understand what I'm saying?
Somebody asked that question. Well, how do you feel to be the best dressed? I said, oh boy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Don't hate, Gary. You know it's true.
You all right, Dame. You got your own style. I can't front. You got your own style. I ain't gonna hate. You got your own little style.
That's why I designed my own clothes. Marcos 99. Game growing up, what were those fashion pieces you needed? New York City style, and how now and then was it different? For me, it was always a white t-shirt, some white Nikes or some Shellys, a Decini, some Timbs, some beef and broccolis, pause, some 60 belows, a roof of the world, a hobo, a Pelly, a army jacket, some fatigue, a bucket, all of that, some long socks, all of that, and you know, it was always cool. What happened, buddy? Look, there's my son. Yeah, all of that. There's a lot of Harlem essentials that have not changed. Only thing that changes is the fit. Hey, Dusto, I'm on. Come here for a second. But I'm doing a show right now. Where's mommy? You call her. She go over there. I want to watch TV. Tia. You call her Tia. Yeah. So that's the answer to that. Growing up, I needed my Yankee to the side, my bucket, my Scully, my ski hat. You know, I started that too. The ski hat with the pump. Remember, y'all used to tease me for wearing those ski hats. Remember that, right?
I remember the big with the paws with the ball on top.
Oh yeah, you were the main one trying to snap. Now look, the whole world does.
I remember that. I ain't gonna lie, we used to kill
Who
you.
made
man.
that style? When I used to come through with the gazelles on
that, we used to kill that shit, yo. And you ain't.
Yeah, but look, and I used to be killing y'all, right? Because I used to y'all just remember the gazelles. Y'all used to be like Urkel, all that, right? All that. But remember who bought basketball shorts, long socks, NBA? You want one?
I'll give you the basketball shorts. That was the shit. That I can't give you. Nobody else. You got that. I give you that.
You got to. I made an announcement that I'm making. When I make styles, I make announcements like, yo, we about to really, really, you know, this is the new style.
Dame, how much you charge for promotion? They said.
What's that mean, a promotion?
Promotion meaning on your network ads, like they gotta.
Oh, to do an ad?
To add,
Get at me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I had somebody else knows the ad and what it should be. But if you want to do an ad, let me know. I definitely need sponsors. That's the way the world works. Yep. I'm taking all sponsors. Let me know. As long as you ain't selling no bum shit, we good. As long as you ain't tricking the world, we good. But we definitely need them sponsors. Let me know. Where can they get in touch with us for the sponsors?
Same email.
Same email. I'm eating the candy because my blood sugar went low right there in the middle of the show.
Okay. You know, too, they
yeah, I was at a 70.
Yeah.
That's why I was eating candy. I wasn't being rude.
All right. Well,
whoever's going to hear diabetic, y'all know what it is to catch a reaction. But I stay on top of my blood sugar. I'm 53 years old. I've been a diabetic since I was 15. So all that time, you know, and Gary, we used to fight, you know, play fight, whatever, real fight, right? You know, it was like real fight, but playing. Friendly phase. That's what we used to have.
Yep.
And all that time, I was diabetic throwing you around, Paul.
Nah, you wasn't throwing. We was aggressive. We was going to war.
Throwing you around, my nigga. Don't do that.
No.
You know my boxing game and my hand-to-hand wrestling game.
I'm very strong. I'm very aggressive. You ain't
but I wasn't. But you wasn't body slamming me or nothing.
Like,
what you mean?
We fought for hours, bro.
Just come home from doing all that jail and all that, and I'm like, yo, whatever.
Dave, you don't throw me around.
And talk about how as soon as niggas came home from jail first day, they used to try to fight me and what would happen.
No. You try to get it. I said we gonna go. We used to fight every day. You strong, but you ain't never throw me around though, Dame. Come on. I mean, I'm too big to let you throw me around.
You was bigger than me. I wasn't supposed to be even in the game.
I'm not gonna box you because you're a better boxer. Yo, I told you.
I didn't used to box. I used to wrestle you. I didn't even want to do that to you. You didn't want to do that.
Now we finished. We owe, like you said, we laying low, man.
Yeah, it's inappropriate. Niggas still know how to fight, but I try not to.
Yeah, man.
But you see my little man, how I get to raise him?
They said he run the house. Someone just said that. He run your house. He said, yup.
He do run the house. But it's the first time I never had, you know, I always had to fight to see my kids, man. You remember what I went through to get my child?
Yeah, Boogie. It was wars. It was wars. God bless Boogie.
But I was a single father since Boogie was 8. Nobody talks about that. Being a single dad during the height of Rockefeller. Remember that?
Yeah, you take him everywhere with you. I forgot you went through that with Boogie when he was 8. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
So,
went through, you won the battle. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's been a battle the whole way. Life is always going to be a challenge. You just got to choose what you want to fight. Nah, that's it, buddy. He got cute because he ain't supposed to have no candy. His mother gonna get at me now. You already brush your teeth? You want to press the pause button? Go ahead. All right. Yeah, he do run the house. It's my little man. I'm having a ball. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. But anyway,
all right,
we're gonna wrap it up pretty soon. How long we been on for?
We got 1:30 with a great show.
Any more questions?
Now we answered everything.
Like how I just brought the guest in there real quick. You weren't even ready for that. Had the video up.
I like
Grafh. You
Grafh.
don't even be ready for all that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, funny. Sixx King. He was drinking his wine. So he was turning it up, man.
That's my man. But he usually be battling. I wanted, if he would have sent me his movie, I'd have played the trailer real quick so y'all could see it and y'all could go judge it. But yeah, we were supposed to be having a battle. Who's was better? Blah blah blah. But again, you know, you can watch mine on BET, Tubi, America New, all of that. Period. You know, never let anybody make you feel bad for not having no money to buy jewelry because you're investing in your dreams. You're not broke if you're investing, and don't make nobody let you feel. They're just scared they're not investing. People, Gary, are scared to death that this shit's gonna crack on my own. But I don't understand again why anybody could think that if you see somebody hustling and they say they fucked up, you think they're gonna stay fucked up?
No, you fighting. You fighting, man. You fighting. I'm fighting. I know you fighting, man.
Well, you know, again, my fucked up is different. Couple $1 million ain't gonna do it for me. I gotta have something that's gonna be generating me millions on repeat, on repeat, just because I have so much of it happening all the time. I'm building something for him to run. He gonna run. See, the thing about him right now is he don't care about money at all. He just cares about my time. He doesn't have the concept of money. He knows what a quarter look like. I don't. I haven't seen one in so long, but he knows what money look like. For real, I don't look at money. I don't touch money. I hate money, especially loose change. But he doesn't care about none of that. All he cares about is the time we spend. That currency with him is love and time. How many times I put him to bed, which is every day. I get up in the morning and take him to school, which is why I'm up early. And I pick him up from school. I take him to all his after school activities. That's all he knows, his mother and his father. Both of them. He doesn't have to choose one to be with the other. And he's very balanced. That's my little man. He knows I'm talking about him. If you know I'm talking about you, smile. By the time I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Man, that's crazy. Look at a little Dusko. So Dame, I want to tell people follow the Bigface Gary Show on YouTube. Subscribe. Check out America New.
Have you watched The Penguin?
Nah, never. They tell me about it.
You telling me you watch all that Lifetime red wine shit by yourself and you ain't watching The Penguin? You bugging. The Penguin is it, bro.
They keep telling me it's hot. They keep telling everybody.
Do you have Max on your phone?
Or you have Max on your TV? Disrespectful. I got everything.
Do you have Max?
Yes, I
watch
do.
It. Nigga, just watch one. It's really good. It's definitely challenging me to be better.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna be that nigga's dirty. Now he's foul. Check him out. Whoever's watching The Penguin, let me know. Would this be considered the chat when they be like, hey, chat, is that chat? Oh, word, what up, chat? I didn't know that I could say chat.
David stupid.
Hey, what up, chat? I'll be seeing them saying that. They be like, yo, chat. So that's
great
chat.
Great minds don't think like they think for themselves. Supporting whatever you do, then pause. Fire.
Appreciate that. So yeah, man, we've had a ball. We've been here. We don't be here too long. We'll be here next week.
Yep.
Reasonable Doubt will be sold, so we ain't got to be speaking about it no more. He said, Bigface, be watching Law and Order with some red wine. Yeah. Dolo too. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
that's such shit, but it's all good.
Anyway, I want to thank again, Dame. American New every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mean Dame Q&A. Dame got BET December 7th. Honor Up, which is a real good movie.
Check out Boston Take Losses. This is what he's doing the Q&A about. Watch the interview. Any questions about anything you don't understand, ask us. Get with us. I'm gonna be having the children's on. We're gonna do the Blue Rock night. Nicolette's about to tell y'all about her dating show, the Blue Rock dating show. Come on, Nicolette. Tell them before we close it out, Nicolette. Nikki, Licky.
Right.
And also
So-
close them out with one of your videos too, but not the one you played last week.
Okay, so I think this Saturday.
Wait.
No.
Question:
Sunday.
Are there any girls that like girls on here? Because she's a lady killer and she's looking for a woman. Now, for you.
Okay. So yeah, we're doing like a Blue Rock dating show where we're gonna bring up some of the artists like Kitty and find them love, and they can win a date. So be
What
on
else
the
you play
lookout,
the
y'all.
video, you get to see
It's
their
like
music?
you get to see her music video and everything, and talk to her and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna play Redemption.
Katie,
And-
Nicolette, one thing before you go. I'm sorry to be rude. I just want to say something. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I just want y'all to make sure you subscribe to the Bigface Gary Show. Subscribe and share the likes and mind your business. Pay your taxes. Drink one. Thank you for supporting Mean Dame Movement. Thank you for Nicolette, Rocky for all their hard work. I love y'all. Listen to my homegirl Nicolette's song. Love y'all. Thank you so much. See you next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mean Dame Dash. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, God forgive me, I was leaning, I'm straight. And give me power every hour, every day. I'm gonna make the play, you can put it on my face. These growing pains, feeling sane, it ain't safe, I need redemption. I need redemption. I need redemption.
I tried to build you up, you crumbled at the foundation. I mourned you like you died and now we gotta cremate it. I shed my blood, sweat and tears like we're related. I threw this party of the year, will you please make it? I leveled up to solve the problems that we created. Want me to beg for your love till my knees aching. Put the world in a safe, it can't be shaken. I remain gracious, cannot defeat greatness. I can't sleep anxious, take this lightsaber. Still standing, I've been higher than the skyscraper. If you ever fuck with me again, you won't have a good and you'll never do that shit again.
God forgive me, I was leaning, I'm straight. And give me power every hour, every day. I'm gonna make the play, you can put it on my face. These growing pains, feeling sane, it ain't safe, I need redemption. I need redemption. I need redemption. I need redemption. I say this beat so dope, grab a pen and a pad. Okay. Flow so sick, I be stunning your dad. All black sprinter van, I ain't calling a cab. But I know how it feel when you finish it last. Okay. I only had a gym pass just to take me a bath. Couldn't tell nobody that, cause they'll probably laugh. Put it on the whiteboard, they ain't drawing the grass. I pray to God, yeah, cause she gon' give me my path. Redemption, stay lifted. I ain't gotta lie, yeah, cause I lived it. God, forgive me for my sins, I'm tempted. Cause I'm a living testimony, this ain't scripted. Okay, God forgive me, I was leaning, I'm straight. And give me power every hour, every day. I'm gonna make the play, you can put it on my face. These growing pains, feeling sane, it ain't safe, I need redemption. I need.
There's another one. Claude bought that beat as well.
Okay. Oh, got a little producer right there. Okay.
Yeah. So everybody next to me is an artist. So when's your record? When's your creativity? Show me your creativity.
I will show you. I'm doing it now. I got more to come, brother. Hats.
Look, you got the big face. You put the lower thirds and all that, Nikki.
They killing that. They love Nikki. I don't know. They funny. Okay.
You see that, buddy? You see that?
You got anything to say to the people's name before they close out? Before you close out, anything else you need to tell them?
Nah, it's all good. Later, we already closed. That was just the after party. Now
Okay.
I just was letting you know, it's all good.
All right. All right.
Go night night, buddy. We gotta go to school tomorrow. All right, y'all. See y'all next week. All
okay,
good.
Big Dame. Love you, bro. Bye bye.
Later. Later too. Later.